What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well, having a good start to their weekend. Just had a quick mail day from a really good friend of mine, Andrew, Mr. TakaTanakaGiants. Nice package in from Japan. And apparently we have some sports cards and toys. So, Andrew, thank you so much, brother. It was definitely not needed, but I do appreciate whatever you sent. So we'll get into that here in a minute. Before I get started, a couple things. Stetson, I did talk to you via PM today, and so I have this all set to go out, bro. I will definitely go ahead and drop that off tomorrow in the mail. I know it's definitely late. I had put this together for Stetson during the holiday season when I sent out the holiday packs, and I just Stetson had been busy, so I hadn't had a chance to confirm his address with him, and so I'm going to go ahead and get that out. And then this evening, went out, had dinner with my wife, and then went back to the bookstore. She's been on this kick here lately. She's reading this series, so we went back up to the bookstore, and of course I was walking around and I ran across this, thought it was pretty cool. It's called The Card. This book was from back in '07, but I thought it was pretty interesting. It's pretty much the story of the Gretzky T206, which was the Honus Wagner, one of the most popular sports cards of all time, if not the most popular card. But this is the story of the particular one that Wayne Gretzky had for a while, and it talks about the history of the card and where it started off, the pricing and the cost and all that. And it's crazy. Just in, I think it was like '87. I read a little bit of it already. I think it was like in 1987. Somebody bought the card for 25 grand, which that was a ton of money. But supposedly, they haven't been able to confirm, but the person that has it now, who bought it in 2007, paid $2.8 million for it. It is a PSA 8, and it is, I guess, the nicest Honus Wagner in existence. Apparently, I guess there's still supposedly a few dozen of those out there, but the rest, most of them are pretty wrecked. I'm surprised there's even that many. I have had a chance to see one myself that was really, really, really in bad shape, and the guy that had it was like touring around the country showing it off. But anyway, enough of that. Let me go ahead and get into this package here. Hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, having a good start to their weekend. One other thing just here I was thinking about. I'll definitely put Andrew's link below. Of course, I'm sure most of you know him. Great guy. But also Kyle, Dr. Feelgood 1987. Great YouTuber. He is doing a Topps Triple Threads one box football break. It's $8 a spot. And so pretty good break. It's a nice product. Cheap, break to get into. If you guys get a chance, I think he's got a few spots available. So I'll put his link below as well. Please check him out. And like I said, $8 for a spot in Triple Threads, not bad. So anyway, let's see what Andrew sent here. Awesome. And Andrew had sent me some stuff last time that included some Mario Brothers cards that I gave to my nephew, and he was like so stoked. So at holiday time when I was putting stuff together, my nephew was like, we need to send that guy, your friend, something. So my nephew and myself, I've mentioned before, collect the wow, quite a bit of stuff here. We collect the Star Wars fighter pods, and I have some other Star Wars stuff, and my nephew has a ton of Star Wars stuff as well. But he was the one that was like, we need to send him some of these. So I sent Andrew some of those, and he has sent some really cool stuff that I'm more than likely going to share with my nephew. It looks like these are some toys. This one's from Pepsi Next out of Dragon Quest X Monster Figure Collection. That is awesome. Reminds me of the Boo character from Mario Brothers. Little ghost there. That is super cool. And then from Super Mario 3D Land, and this is something I always comment on Andrew's videos, is what's really cool is in Japan, it's like everything is very promotional as far as like toys and sports cards and stuff like that. Like this Dragon Quest toy came from a Pepsi Next product, and this, as far as from what I can read, does not say what product it's from. Again, not that I can make out. So Andrew, if you can tell us what that's from, but you can tell it was definitely on, I believe, a drink. So this kind of like goes on the top. I take it. That's what this looks like as well. And this is really cool. Super Mario 3D Land. It's like a little Mario keychain. That is really awesome. I'm gonna have to fight with my nephew for that one. And then we got quite a few cards in here. So again, Andrew, you didn't have to send anything at all, brother, but I do appreciate it. And so let me we'll start off here. Cool. Let's see. A real nice pack of, I believe it's Power Rangers. And if not, I'm sure it's something very similar to Power Rangers cards. And they do have the Japanese writing, so these are really awesome. I'll make sure to pass these along to my nephew. One of my other nephews is actually half Japanese, so he, his dad actually is Japanese, so he actually has taught him quite a bit of Japanese and everything. So when he sees stuff like this, he gets really stoked because he's like he's the only person in our family that knows what's up. But man, these are awesome, man. I've seen these in the videos you've done, and that is so cool. These are the Gundam War Memorial Edition. That is really nice. Booster pack. I'm going to actually go ahead and open this one up. I believe these are like a card game, kind of like Magic, because they look like they have like stats and stuff on them. So let's see. Very cool. Looks like it's a checklist in there. And then let's take a look at the cards here. Wow. Man, it's so crazy. The things that are out there. I think this one's a special one. Apologize, guys. I'm just going to look through these real quick here. Yeah, so they all seem to have like some statistics on them. So I take it is, definitely a card game. And so they have all kinds of stuff. So there's some really cool stuff, really cool art, and the robots look awesome on here. The Gundam units, and most of these are just regular. Don't have anything too sparkly or anything, but this one has like a foil, like a silver foil on it. As I mentioned before, my camera sucks, so I don't know if you're really going to be able to see it. But you can see up in the top corner where it says unit. This one's actually shiny, and there's lots of lettering that's all has the foil on it. So that is really cool. Andrew, again, thank you so much. And let's see here. I'm going to open up these as well. This one says Final Fantasy Art Museum Trading Card Collection. I'm a fan of Final Fantasy. I would say a pretty big fan, but I stopped playing since, I don't know, I think it was like after 9 or 10. It just kind of got out of hand for me, and it was just like they were coming out with a new Final Fantasy every year. But the artwork was always awesome to me, and I'm the one that originally got me was the first one for PlayStation, which was Final Fantasy VII, and from that point it was just like I was just hooked. And these cards are amazing. And it's one of the summon characters, Odin. The artwork on these is just so awesome. If any of y'all have ever seen they do have like a animated movie, but the animation is just insane. And there's actually two. There's one they did originally, which is like, I want to say The Spirits Within, but then they did the story of Final Fantasy VII, and I don't recall what that movie is called, but really awesome. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Really cool thing. And these cards, like I said, are just awesome. They all look like they're from Final Fantasy 13. Some of these characters look familiar, but they all kind of started to look a little familiar at a certain point. It's just truly awesome, man. Wow. Yeah, thank you so much, Andrew. That is really cool. And then, let's see here, what's next? There's quite a bit here. This is a Konami Baseball All-Stars Nippon Professional Baseball 2011. And so, digital game card. Let's see what we get out of here. This looks cool. Well, for the Yomiuri Giants, we have Yoshinobu Takahashi. For the for the Marines, Chiba Lot Marines, Tadahiro Iguchi. And digital game card. Well, you can go online and play with these players. I'm gonna have to send you a PM and ask you a little bit more about these, Andrew. That looks awesome. Thank you so much again, man. Just some really cool stuff, different stuff there, and that's really what I enjoy out of your videos, is seeing some of the stuff that you have there, as well as the stuff I've received from you in the past. Has just been really awesome. So it looks like we do have some awesome Yankees cards here, and there is a note. It says, hey Michael, thanks again for the holiday package. The Padres stuff really took me back to my youth. Absolutely priceless. Enjoy the stuff with your nephew. Awesome. I sure will. That is awesome. 1 of 1 TakaTanakaGiants. Thank you, Andrew, so much. Definitely part of the YouTube PC. This is a beautiful, look at that, Bowman Chrome numbered to 199. Michael Pineda, purple refractor. That is awesome. Thank you so much. I've said before, my Yankees PC is not anything too great, but I keep whatever I get out of packs, or anytime I do have a chance to pick something up, I do. So I really do appreciate anything I do receive for that PC. Out of Topps Tribute, Mark Teixeira is Yankees uni. The Tribute, of course, being a beautiful product there. And then out of 2011 Triple Threads, Stolen Base Leader Brett Gardner, number 19 of 36. 19 of 36. Very nice pinstripe there. That is beautiful. Thank you so much, Andrew. Man, I really don't know what else to say, man. You just really hooked me up, gave me some awesome stuff, and stuff that I will definitely be sharing with my nephew. He's gonna really be stoked with these, and I'll let him share them with my nephew Ronan, who again is part Japanese, so I think he'll get a kick out of that. And so, man, awesome stuff all the way around. I tell you, I'm gonna have to fight for this though. That is awesome. Alright guys, well, hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Stay safe, be good. We'll talk to y'all soon. Hook 'em.